Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my setup to get infinite bike range with your e-bikes, help you get out there and ride as much as possible. How do you get infinite bike range with your e-bikes? No, I have not invented some arc reactor from Iron Man, and I'm not installing a generator in the back of my e-bike. Why not use your car as a generator? So what I did is I installed a battery pack into my car, which is always recharging with my cigarette lighter plug. The idea was, why not charge the bike while I'm eating or taking a little break or talking to people? And just this extra 30 minutes or an hour to charge while I'm eating is gonna put so much more energy into the bike, and I can get those like crazy extended days of riding just by transforming my car into a generator. So how did I do it? I'm using the Bluetti AC70, which is the perfect size. I was so happy when I found it. I was like, this is the perfect size that I want with the perfect power output. It's the perfect battery size also for my bike. So my Trek here is a Trek / Plus, which I made a review if you want to check it out in another video. I love this bike. It's considered a lightweight e-bikes. The battery in it is a 580 watt-hour battery, which is like kind of a medium-sized battery. So you want a battery pack that is not just the battery size of the bike, but a bit more for the buffer. You're never pretty much gonna get the battery at 100%, the battery pack to 100%, down to 0. You don't want to do that anyway. But you want some buffer. The Bluetti AC70 is a battery pack which is a 780 watt-hour battery. If you have a bigger e-bike's battery, maybe you're gonna get a bigger battery pack. But for me, this is the perfect size. If you want to charge it with the cigarette lighter from your car, you don't want to get a super big battery because it's gonna drain your car battery, okay? If you depleted the battery the day before, you're riding every day, let's say, what you can do is you can charge super fast the Bluetti from your house. So I'm taking the cord from the house, and what I did is I run a cord from the battery pack out there to the back of the car. I just plug the cord like this, and it's gonna wake up the battery pack inside, and you see it's gonna charge. The opposite is true also. I put a cord here from the AC output that goes in the back. It goes here, and now I can charge from here to the charger to the bike, okay? With the app, I'm gonna show you, I can switch the AC power on from my phone, and it's gonna charge right there, you see? And with the turbo mode, now it's going at 500 watts, but it can go to 1 kilowatt, so 1,000 watts. Because it's super cold now, it's fall season, so that's why the battery is charging kind of a bit slower in the beginning, and after that it's gonna go to 1,000 watts. In 20 minutes, this thing is charging so damn fast. It's amazing. The Bluetti, they have this technology that you can change the charging curve, the charging profile of the battery. You can get like eco mode, normal mode, and turbo mode. If you depleted the battery, you take your coffee, you prepare your coffee before riding, and you only plug the cord for like 20 minutes, 10 minutes, and it's gonna fill up this battery so fast, okay? The other trick that I'm using is I change my car battery for an AGM battery. AGM batteries are really well known into the RV industry and into overlanding setup. You get much more capacity for the same size of battery. So I install AGM battery into my car. It's not mandatory. You don't have to do it. But if you need to change your car battery, maybe you can check it out. And for like a break of an hour or 30 minutes, maybe you're gonna put back 10, 15, 20, 30% back into the battery. And maybe you say, oh, that's not enough, I want 100%. To charge the bike to 100% during the day is, like, you know, those batteries from the 80% to 100%, it's kind of slow. So if you're at 20% and going to 60%, it's kind of quick. It's just to give you this buffer that you can do another run and you can just extend the day. I tried those days to ride as much as I can, like just to deplete the battery, taking some break, plug the bike, and ride as hard as I could. And at the end of the day, I was done. I was done before the bike. You know what I mean? It's impossible to get more out of this, you know? This setup, of course, only works if you are in a bike park and you get back to your car. If you want to do extreme expedition, that you go for the longest day possible, of course, this setup is not gonna work. Maybe you're better off with a battery pack or battery extender on your bike. The fun I have with my lightweight e-bike is I want this bike to be kind of light. If I put a battery extender on it and stuff like that, maybe I'm gonna sacrifice some of the fun I have going downhill. But I see the point that if you want to go for a long ride, you can put a battery extender on your bike. And with my Trek, they offer Bontrager, they offer this battery extender that it's gonna give you a few more miles. But for my setup to ride in bike parks and spot that I can go back to my car, this is perfect for me. What I love about my Ford Expedition Max is it's a big car and I can leave the bike in it. And I built this kind of a platform to get the bike in and out. It's super sturdy. Maybe I'm gonna make another video about this if you want. Let me know into the comments, you know. But what I also love about my Ford is the cigarette lighter. They are always, like, the power is always on. So it can charge my battery pack even if the car is shut off. So maybe your car doesn't have this, but maybe your car has an inverter plug in it. Some of those big trucks, they have like 400 watt inverter. So you could plug the battery pack onto your inverter, but it's only gonna work when the car is turned on. That could work, you know, but you don't have to always put it in turbo mode. You can put it in eco mode, which you're never gonna hear like the battery pack charge. And also if your car has an inverter, which is a max, let's say 300 watts, you can put the charging setup of the battery pack to eco, and it's only going to use like 200 watts or so, 250 watts. So you can charge with the inverter outlet on your car. So that's how I use it. Only the cigarette lighter, it's going to give like 100 watt to the battery pack, but on a long period of time, you're going to recharge the battery pack every day. So that's the trick. With the Bluetti battery pack, you can also control it from the app. Even if you put the battery pack in like kind of a weird spot to get to the button and control the unit. The other thing is I use my phone to control my Trek application, my Trek app, and I can see even if the bike is in the back of the car, in the trunk, while it's charging, I can see the remaining time, how many percentage of the battery is remaining to charge. I love this feature. What I also love about using a battery pack into your car is I'm using those cooler that are electric cooler, 12 volt cooler. And it's always in my car. It's always in my car. So the idea of riding every day, of course your bike needs to be charged, but you too need to be charged. With a cooler like this that is always on, I always like put some snacks and beers, and if you're riding with your kids and you want some motivation for them to ride, I always carry some snacks and stuff that they love to eat. And I'm always ready to ride with them. My goal with this channel is to help as much people as possible to get out there and take your bike and ride as much as you can. And that's why I haven't uploaded for 2 weeks. I was too busy. It was too beautiful outside to not ride. And I was like, I don't want to be this YouTuber and content creator inside my garage into the dark while it's super beautiful outside. When I can ride. And I love the fall season in Quebec. It's amazing, the color, the temperature, no bugs, it's amazing. So that's why I want to be true to myself. I want to inspire you guys, get out there, and that's why maybe sometime I'm not going to upload every week. So sorry about that. So if you find some value into this video, if you have any ideas for other videos, if you want to see my setup of my car or other stuff like this, just ask. I'm going to try to respond to everybody, and I'm going to try to make as much videos as I can in the future to help you guys. So take your bike, get out there, and have fun, guys. Take care.